my strength when I am weak. You are the treasure that I see. You are my all in all. I remember getting a little note that you get from the counselor's office, and they were saying that I needed to come downstairs, and unexpectedly there was a worker there telling me that I'd be leaving school early to come with her, and that she'd be taking me to shelter. And I just kind of felt like that day my whole world was turned, I don't know, I guess upside down. For my lifelong friends and playmates and, you know, my siblings to be taken away from me, they were a part of my daily routine, and then all of a sudden they weren't there. That was really, really difficult for me. It all happened pretty much right away. We didn't go into foster homes together right away. They ended up going to live with a family member, and I went automatically to shelter, and we were pretty blessed with the team that they did their best to make sure that we got to see each other. The relationships you have with your siblings is going to be the longest relationship that you ever will have, and usually one of the closest bonds that you'll have. Mm-hmm. One thing that did help this challenge of being separated from them was that we got to go on visits a lot together. I had a CASA volunteer who would take us on those visits, because I don't think there was anyone around supervising visits for us then. I don't remember anyone doing that. So she would take us out to ice cream, so we could just talk and get together, take us out for pizza. Remember how good she was?
Yeah.
She was a very good
cook. Ice cream.
Yeah, Susan went to my track meet, she went to my show choir performances, choir. She took us to our aunt's funeral because we needed someone to, we had to have someone supervise us at the funeral.
Yeah.
And there was really no one else available to do it, and so Susan, our CASA worker, is the one who took us to that so we could be with our family during that time in our lives. Even though my CASA volunteer was not a social worker, and she's not a GAL, and she's not our therapist, she's not our case manager, she still went to court and had just as big as a voice as anyone else. And her duty when she went to court was to advocate for what we wanted.
A lot of her professional skills come from her personal experiences, and she draws upon her passion for working with families and advocating for youth who are experiencing some of the same things that she has in her life, or at least similar experiences.
I went to the hearing, and she never showed up like she did for a lot of the hearings, just didn't come. And after everyone was leaving and we were all getting in our cars and driving away, I was looking out the back seat, and I saw my mom walking into the courthouse, and that plays over and over and over and over again in my head. It's kind of a happy and sad thing for me, I guess. Happy because she was there, and that was my way of knowing that she did try just a little. And sad because I can't imagine how it must have felt for her.
Janessa is a very genuine person, very non-judging person, and I just really feel like we need more people like that in social services, in our world.
All youth have the same potential. We may not have the same goals, but we all have the potential to succeed. Whatever that avenue for success is for that youth, they have the potential to reach that. But why are we expecting them to trust a system or to trust people and be successful in a world where they haven't been allowed to trust anyone? So don't look at me and say, oh, she has it all together. No, because that's not the case. The case is that someone believed in me, and so I believed in myself. When I fall down, you pick me up. When I am dry, you fill my cup. You are my